25 Dollidays, day number 2. Hope you enjoy. Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to knit a woolly hat for your dolls. Currently it is July, so I'm definitely going to be saving this video and posting it closer to winter because nobody needs a woolly hat in July. Before we start, I thought I'd say I'm using 5.5mm needles and double knit wool. So the first step is to cast on 38 stitches. And step 2 is just 6 rows of plain knit stitch. And once you've done that, you want to be doing stocking stitch, which is knit 1 row, purl 1 row, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, but you actually want to start on purl. And you want to do this for 16 rows. And then you should be on a knit row. And what you need to do is knit 3 stitches and then decrease by knitting 2 stitches together, then knit 3 stitches, then decrease, then knit 3 stitches, all the way along until you get to the end of the row. I really hope that made sense, but you should now have 29 stitches. And now you just want to do 1 row and you want to purl. If you cut a long tail and then get your wool needle and thread the tail onto the wool needle and slip stitch all of the stitches on the knitting needle onto the wool needle and then pull it through, so all of the stitches from the knitting needle are now on the wool on the tail, if you know what I mean. And then you need to pull it really tight so it makes like a circle. And if you're not putting a pom-pom on the top, it's really crucial that you pull it so tight that there's like no hole between like the top, because it will be really noticeable. If you are putting a pom-pom on, you don't need to worry so much about it. You then just need to sew up the rest of the hat. If you're not putting a pom-pom on the end of this, then this hat is done once you turn it inside out. To make the pom-poms, I've lost my pom-pom makers, so this is how to make it without a pom-pom maker, but if you do have a pom-pom maker, then obviously use that. But I used 3 fingers and just wound the wool round lots of times and took it off, as you can see, and put a different piece of wool around the middle of it. I'm not sure if that makes sense, hopefully you can see in the video what I mean. And then tie a knot. Then you want a really sharp pair of scissors and go round cutting all of the loops so they kind of make strands. Do this on both sides of the pom-pom. Doesn't really matter if it's uneven because you'll want to shape it up after that and make sure it's even. But remember to keep the piece that you tied around the middle really long because you're going to use that to sew it onto the hat. Which you just do with a needle and you sew it on the top of the woolly hat. And that is how to knit a woolly hat for your 18-inch dolls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!